Welcome back to the Full Court Trap. Today we got my Week 13 NFL predictions. Now to start off, we got Colts at Titans. I think the Colts win this game. Both teams are not having very great seasons, but are interestingly enough 4-1. Colts are 4-1 away. The Titans are 4-1 at home. So kind of familiar winning territories for them. But yeah, I think the Colts win this one. Colts have still been playing pretty decent football recently. The Titans have, fallen off since their nice start to the season. So they would go with the Titans in that one. Going on to my team, the Patriots, playing at home against the Chargers. I think the Chargers are a lot better than their record, just talent wise. They're much better than a 4-7 team. The Patriots have been probably the worst team in football recently, at least, besides like the Panthers maybe, but like there's really no direction, no offensive talent for the most part. We got Bailey Zappi starting this weekend, which, he might not make mistakes as bad as Mac Jones, but, still not a good quarterback. So I'm going to go with the Chargers in this one. Wouldn't be surprised if it's a blowout. I think a 5.5 spread is, perfectly fair for that game. Going on to Lions at Saints. Now, Lions are coming off a very disappointing Thanksgiving Day loss to the Packers, and the Saints are, I think they just lost to the Falcons and lost their division lead. I actually think the Saints get the upset in this game. I think their defense is going to set the tone. The Saints have a really good defense. I think the Saints pull this out. I don't know. Like that last game, the way the Lions struggled, I don't know. Like Saints are not an easy team, especially going to New Orleans. Um, I think I'm gonna take the Saints in this one. I think it'll be a really good game, but I think the Saints defense will set the tone early and pull out that game. Now on to Falcons at Jets. Falcons are not a good road team. Looking at their 1-4 road record. Also, I think the Jets are gonna be fired up because there's some hope for them now with the whole Rodgers possibly coming back thing. I'm gonna take the Jets in this one. I think it'll be a good game. The Jets don't really have the potential to blow out anybody with Tim Boyle starting at quarterback, but I think they get it done in this one. I think it'll be a good game. Falcons are surprisingly favored, but yeah, I think Jets win this one. On to Cardinals at Steelers. I'm gonna take the Steelers in this one. With the way the Steelers play, there's a potential for a close game every week, and Cardinals are a little better offensively with Kyler back there, but I feel like if there's gonna be a game where the Steelers, blow somebody out, it'll be this game, and I think they'll win by like 10 or so points in this game. Like I don't think it'll be a type of game where it comes down to the wire like most Steelers games. Then on to Dolphins at Commanders. Considering the way the Dolphins play offense and the Commanders not being able to guard anything, I think this is going to be a very long day for the Commanders. I think the Dolphins win this game by like 30 points. Like it's going to be very difficult for the Commanders to really stop anything. The Dolphins do. And now on to the game that I'm most interested in this weekend personally is Broncos at Texans. Two teams fighting for their playoff lives. 6-5 teams. Both of them playing good football recently. Broncos on a 5-game winning streak. Houston, I believe, was on a winning streak, and then had that tough loss to the Jaguars that was a very winnable game. I think this game is very much a toss-up, but just like last week, I'm picking the Broncos. They've been on fire recently, getting it done in the clutch, making the plays they have to. So I think it'll be a good game, but ultimately I'm gonna go with the Broncos. On to Panthers at Bucks. Not really too much to explain here, but take the Bucks. I think they have the better football team. They've been pretty consistently decent this year. Like even though they're 4-7, like they're not really getting blown out or anything. Panthers just really don't have anything going for them. They just fired their coach. Maybe they play a little more inspired under a new head coach, but I don't see the Panthers winning this one. I think the Bucks, win by a decent amount. On to Browns at Rams. I'm actually gonna pick the Rams in this game. Rams are on a 2-game winning streak right now. I believe they picked up a pretty decent win last week. Let me check who they played. Um, oh no, they beat the Cardinals, but the Seahawks won the week before was pretty good. We saw the Seahawks gave the Cowboys a really tough game on Thursday. Actually, might talk a little bit about that game at the end because that was kind of the officiating game was kind of crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna take the Rams. That'll be a good game, like a 16-13 ish type of game. Uh, but Stafford's been playing well recently. Seems like they're getting more in sync, and I think the Rams have a decent chance of the playoffs. I'm gonna be real. So, um, I like this Browns team. It's just unfortunate the injuries and everything. It just feels like they're kind of out of gas at this point. Maybe they figure out a way to turn around this weekend and get back into the you know in the middle of everything going on there. But for this game, I'm picking the Rams. Then 49ers at Eagles. I'm surprised the 49ers are favored in this game. I'm taking the Eagles undefeated at home. Think it'll be a dogfight. Both great defensive teams, good offensive teams. But yeah, ultimately, I mean, I don't know. It's hard for me to pick against this Eagles team with how much just like no matter what the situation is, they've pulled out games the last couple of years, especially in the regular season, and especially in a home game. The 49ers are this is definitely the top two in the NFC right now. Uh, but yeah, I'm gonna take the Eagles. I think it'll be a good game. Definitely the game that most people are looking forward to this weekend. Or the most this weekend. Like I said, the game I'm looking forward to the most is the Broncos at Texans, but should be a good game. So yeah, we got Chiefs at Packers on Sunday Night Football. As much as I want to pick the Packers, Chiefs have really been struggling a lot recently. I forget what the final score of that Raiders game was. I think the Chiefs did pull away. Yeah, the Chiefs did pull away at the end, but they went down 14-0 in that game. I weren't getting anything going offensively. They might have found something, you know, late late first half in the second half of that game, but I think it'll be a good game, but I think Packers win. And then on to another kind of, not so exciting Monday Night Football game. We got Bengals at Jaguars. We got to take the Jaguars, but, I don't know. Like, the Bengals, I think they got a rookie starting. Forget what his name is. Is it Browning? Is that his name? Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, he didn't look too great. It wasn't terrible against the Steelers. Obviously the Bengals have, position players that can step up. We, don't have to go through those. We know who those are. But, yeah, I'm going to take the Jaguars in this one. They got a nice win last week. Kind of, after that tough loss to the 49ers a few weeks ago, they've been, back on the upswing. So, going to take the Jaguars. And, yeah, that's my picks for this week. If you guys made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what your picks are for this week. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.